Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Harshada Girase. So today I'm going to share my journey that how I started contributing to open source. And if you are someone who is really passionate about the world of open source, then stick around. First thing first, let's talk about what open source is. Open source is a source code of a software that is completely made available to anyone who can use, modify, and share. Basically, it's like a collaborative project where all the developers from all around the world can contribute, improve it. And unlike the closed software or proprietary software, which is completely controlled or locked by the company, but open source project is completely available to anyone. And let's take example like Linux, Mozilla Firefox, and WordPress. So why did I decide to dive into the open source? For me, it was all about the growth, and it offers so many opportunities to grow and both personally and professionally. So it's a great way to learn by doing working on real world projects, understanding different code bases, and gaining experience with tools and practices used in the industry. So open source also allows me to connect with developers from all around the world, collaborate on existing projects. It's not just about writing code, it's about solving problems, learning from others, and building something valuable together. Plus, contributing to open source helps me build my portfolio. So, how did it all begin? Honestly, it started out of pure curiosity, and I kept hearing the term open source everywhere on forums and among the friends. And I was like, oh, what is the magical thing everyone's talking about? Open source is all about collaborations. People from all around the world can coming together to build something amazing. And I thought, oh, this is like a global hackathon that's never ends, and that's what got me hooked. The idea of me learning from others and contributing to real world projects, I had to be a part of this. I had no idea where to be begins, like most beginners. But I started with the basics and learning Git and GitHub. And let me tell you, my first encounter with Git was like, what's a commit and what do you mean by push, pull, and fork? But I soon realized that the Git and GitHub are like the bread and butter of open source. It was all about baby steps, understanding simple commands, making small changes, and of course, Googling like there was no tomorrow. And after a few trial and error moments and a lot of controls there, I finally got comfortable with it. If you are new, just remember that it's totally okay to mess up. That's how you learn. Once I had the basics down, and the next step was finding my first project. And let me tell you, it felt like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I was overwhelmed. There was so many projects and repositories. Where do I even start? Then I find out the good first issue on the GitHub. These are like hidden gems for beginners. I found a project that aligned with my skills and forked the repo. I made my first contributions and a small bug fix, and I was super nervous. I was refreshing the page every 5 seconds, waiting for a response like did they merge the pull request or not. They merged it, and I felt like I had just climbed Mount Everest. But in coding terms, that's when I knew this is the kind of excitement and fulfillment I want to every day. Now, one of the biggest thing I did early on was joining the communities. I joined Girls Script Summer of Code, Social Summer of Code, and a few others. These communities are like your support system. Basically, you have mentors guiding you, peers who are on the same journey, and whole lot of encouragement. So I recommend that just joining the community. And uh, open source isn't always a walk in the park. There were times when I was absolutely stuck, staring at my screen like, what does this error even mean? That's how my journey began. It wasn't always easy, but it was definitely worth it. If you have been on the fence about contributing to open source, then I say just go for it, and the community is waiting for you. And there's a whole lot of learning and fun ahead. If you found this video very helpful and inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you will never miss a new video. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.